festive season demands wow factor and extravagance, so there's really no reason why your vegetable sides shouldn't also steal the show. So I've got a vegetable-filled golden pastry wreath that'll look stunning as a centerpiece on your feasting table. To get started, we need some colourful vegetables. Pumpkin and capsicum, a red onion, and some zucchini that I've cut into thin slices. To that, we add fresh garlic, fresh rosemary, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. And we just give it a stir. Now remember, we don't need much oil, and that's the beauty of the Philips Rapid Air technology. It uses superheated, rapidly moving air to cook our food using little to no fats or oils. Plus, it'll cook in about half the time. First up, we'll need to cook the pumpkin pieces as they'll take the longest to cook. Set the temperature to 200 degrees and the time to 8 minutes. And then we just press the dial in to begin cooking. Then let's add the rest of those marinated vegetables. And we'll cook them for a further 5 minutes. And now they just need to cool down to room temperature. Next up, we need some pastry. A sheet of frozen puff pastry, just slightly thawed out so it's still nice and cold. Cut the pastry sheet into a 24cm circle. You can use a dinner plate or a bowl to help you as a guide. Then we just place it on a sheet of baking paper. Then we just need to mark a circle in the centre, about 12 centimetres. And the idea here is just to score the pastry without cutting all the way through. Then we need to cut the circle into 8 wedges, this time cutting all the way through. Okay, now it's time to add the filling. And for that, we'll need mozzarella, feta, and those cooked vegetables. So we'll just scatter the mozzarella, then just top with those cooled vegetables. I like to start with the pumpkin first as our base, and then you can top with the rest of those veggies. You'll probably have some vegetables left over, but don't worry, they'll be great in a salad. And then finally, a little bit of feta. We'll just crumble that over the top. And then we just brush those center wedges with a little bit of egg. This is going to be our glue. And I'm just going to fold that outer pastry up just to form a bit of a border, and we'll bring the center wedge out until it touches that border, and just press it down nice and firmly, and keep going. Repeat with the remaining. Make that nice border, bring your head up, and the little wedge over the top to create that border. And then that little wedge we just pull right over until it touches the edge, and we secure it, pressing firmly. And then just keep going around. A little more egg and a scatter of sesame seeds, and voila, it is ready for the air fryer. I'm going to cook this on the Philips Pizza Master accessory, and then just slide it on, and then trim off that excess paper. And then don't forget to insert the non-stick basket mesh on top. That'll stop any of those yummy ingredients from flying up into the element. Then just place it into the Philips XXL Smart Air Fryer. We just set the temperature to 180 degrees and the time to 15 minutes, and press the dial in to begin cooking. To make the base as golden as possible, I'm just sliding the wreath off the baking paper so it sits directly on the accessory. Then we'll just increase the temperature to 200 degrees and cook for a further 5 minutes until golden. How good does that look? I suggest serving your wreath topped with some cherry tomatoes, a little extra feta, and a scattering of fresh basil leaves. And then because it's Christmas, I'm just going to top it off with a bow and some fresh herbs. An impressive, colourful vegetable dish that is sure to steal the show this Christmas. Now all that's left to do is slice it up and serve it proudly to your guests. Oh, and for more recipes and inspiration, download the free Philips NutriU app on your phone. With thousands of recipes, you'll find inspiration, hints and tips galore to help you cook tastier, healthier food without the fuss this festive season.